What's up everyone, this is DJ Tyrant from GhostyGamers.net, and like I said, here is a replay casted by me. This is a replay from the GhostyGamers.net database where you can find all sorts of great pro replays from tournaments, public games, etc. They're all there. We have Metalopolis down here in the 6 o'clock position is ONEShield. I've never heard of this player. He's obviously a Terran player. But we have the venerable LiquidTyler. He hasn't been playing as well as he should be lately. He kind of really fizzled at MLG, unfortunately. And while he had a really strong showing in the first round of the TSL3, he lost really handedly in the second round, unfortunately, the round of 16. But anyways, if you listen to the game, he said a lot that he's played the best of his life before and after MLG. So we'll see. If you watched his stream lately, he has done really well as well. So this is a PvT, Protoss vs Terran. Not sure exactly how this will necessarily go. I'm hoping we'll see my my favorite strategy from Tyler, the double forge to get to +2/+2 attack and armor very quickly. I think it's one of the strongest builds in PvT right now, and I've only seen really Tyler do it at a top level. My first exposure to it was that show match at PAX where he did it, or was it? I don't know if it was a show match, but it was him versus Jinro. It was very good. So standard builds from both players right now. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing too fancy. Comes the orbital commands, not a surprise. And they're just about to scout each other. And they're the furthest positions you can get on Metalopolis, which is nice. I'm not 100% sure what version of Metalopolis this is. I think it said it was a public game, so I'm assuming it's the Blizzard version, which means you could get close positions, but obviously we did not. This is one of the things I like doing. I think a lot of players need to do this more. Build a supply depot, something back here in the mist, so you know that something is coming, either a drop or some hidden tech, something. Marine does kill off that scouting probe. Got most of the information you wanted. I think here's an SCV, still scouting. It comes out that Zealot, and going to get a, why can't I think of the name of that? Sentry. A Sentry for his second unit out of the gateway, and pumping out the warp gate technology. Not chrono boosting that. Looks like he's he did chrono boost the Sentry out. Probably going to chrono boost some more probes out, I would imagine. Going double gas, so I would not expect a 4 gate here. Looks like we are getting a command center for ONEShield here, and he is also getting a Reaper, which is great for scouting right now. If you've been following StarCraft 2 for most of the time, you remember early in the metagame, they used a lot for harass. You get 2-3 of them, just tear up a bunch of workers, but that doesn't work as much anymore. But they are starting to get back into the metagame, and I think this is good for StarCraft because we get to see them scout. They're really great scouts. You can hop them in and out really easy. We are seeing a 1 gate robo from LiquidTyler here, so I think we're going to see an expansion follow up relatively soon. He's not feeling the pressure from ONEShield here. Does he know about the expansion? No, he doesn't, but I think he can assume with the Reaper that he's not going to have too much pressure anytime soon. ONEShield could feign some pressure here, put down a bunker, pretend like he's going to really be aggressive, but there's no way he can right now. He just does not have the unit comp to really push in here. Warp gate's just about to finish for Tyler. Another gateway going up for Tyler. So he's going to have 2 gates. He's going to be able to get out units relatively quickly now. Stim research being done for ONEShield right now. And with that extended time, it's going to be a little while before we get to see that that stim become a factor. trying to chase down that Reaper there. Tyler being very active, making sure there's no hidden units kind of just hanging out of the base. And like I said, he was going to fall. He did follow up that Robo with an expand. Ooh, Sentry catching the Reaper and a nice force field, so he couldn't run away in that direction. Had to run towards the sentries and eventually be killed. Now this is interesting. You don't see this as often in PvT as you see it in PvZ, with a very heavy sentry army composition to begin with. But obviously in this situation it's very safe. ONEShield feeling a little scared there. I don't understand the two bunkers. I don't know if that's necessary. Tyler is seeing this. I think he's going to take a third, I would imagine. If you see your opponent really turtling up, I would imagine you'd want to take a third. And he does get those two forges, like I wanted to see. You are awesome, Tyler. I love you. But let's see, ONEShield is moving out. Maybe that was a feign of being afraid of moving out. Sensing that kind of move, if seen, could possibly prompt the third to be dropped, is moving out and going to scout a little bit with this hunting party, I would say. Tyler, still no stalkers. I find this very intriguing, actually. I'm going to leave a Marine here so he does know the timing on the third from Tyler. And also controlling this watchtower here. Both watchtowers. I'm just kind of surprised that Tyler has not moved out and tried to take those watchtowers. It's a little, I want to say disappointing, I guess. Just because that gives so much map control to ONEShield. Although when you are going a very heavy Zealot Sentry army, you do not want to get trapped with that army out there at all. And every unit is precious at this point because of this very heavy upgrade style build. And look at this timing on the Twilight Council. Twilight Council is going to finish just as level 1 weapons and armor complete, which is, oh, it's just so incredible. I love seeing this build. And Medevacs out for ONEShield. Might try a drop up here, but looks like Tyler is prepared for it. Let's see what the unit comp is. Tyler bringing in some more stalkers. Very good move there. 2 medevacs full of units. I think Tyler's going to be pretty much ready for it. Does he have vision of it? No, he just kind of knows in the back of his mind what's going to go on. Let's see if ONEShield sees that glimmer. No, he can't see the glimmer. Complete. Did he try to move in here? He might have poked his head in and seen the stalkers and decided against that, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't think he. Oh, don't drop. Oh, good job there. A little worried there. Tyler does have a pylon here. This is mostly for spotting and catching some units off guard in case. Oh my god, I gotta turn that off. ONEShield's gonna be the first to take the third expansion. Do we have any no upgrades for ONEShield? This is not good. He's just getting infantry level 1. Armor and weapons level 2 are almost finished for Tyler. Tyler getting Colossus out now as well. Thermal Lance on the way. Vikings now being pumped out by ONEShield. Did he see the Did he see the Colossus? No, he just blindly assumed that, which is relatively safe to do in a PvT. Tyler being very good about making sure his base is covered. Oh, ONEShield's gonna have to rush out. Oh, decent force field. Oh, trapping about half that army. He's gonna get torn to shreds by these zealots here. And Tyler is going to take his third now. not a crazy loss for ONEShield, but the food count still is in LiquidTyler's favor at 136 to 126. Still keeping units here on the side. Is he going for 3? He is. Oh, he is going for the 3rd level armor. I expect weapons to come shortly thereafter. Thermal lance just completing right now. Let's take a look at the army tab. Workers are dead even on with both players being on 3 bases. With LiquidTyler with the larger army right now, and the stronger with the Colossus with thermal lance in. Only 4 Vikings for him. Oh, here we go. We're going to see a battle. Is he going to be able to pick up 1 Viking? No, but he does force a stim and a move up by Shield here. Really good force field crafting army. Are those Vikings even going to be any use? No, they get taken out completely. And they do damage one of the Colossus, but with that 2 armor, it's really help him keep him alive. But there is a drop in the back. Not a whole lot of damage, taking out a bunch of units, but it's going to be repelled by Tyler. Really good counter pressure there by Shield. Almost got the Robo Bay. That would have been key if he had gotten that. Zealot legs being upgrade charge. I still call them Zealot legs from StarCraft 1. And Tyler still has his observer just sitting here the entire time, being able to see exactly the army composition for ONEShield, and seeing the only 1-1 for our Terran user. And that 3rd level of armor is just about to finish, and just starting the 3rd level of attack. Putting a pylon down here. It's really good for vision and reinforcing units when you attack. Does he see his army moving out this way? He does see with the observer that there are units moving out this way. So this is a vulnerable position for ONEShield. He does have Ghost though, but he is going for his 4th. He's using a lot of this energy right now on those earlier damaged units from the that initial attack from ONEShield when he stemmed a lot of them and they got caught. Oh boy! Ooh, that Ghost just got annihilated. Was that a Ghost too, or that looks like it was a Marine? From the charred body that it was. Let's see, he's getting a sensor tower here, which seems a little silly at this point. He knows exactly what's sitting outside of this base. He sees a giant red blob about ready to come down on him. Tyler's looking really good. He's grabbing his 4th as well. Not a huge surprise. Lots of Vikings coming out for ONEShield though. And that level 3 ground weapons is almost done. Here we go. Oh, he's going to cut off the army. Oh, a decent EMP there. Oh, it was a lot better than I thought it was. It got a lot of the sentries and a lot of the stalkers. Oh, this is looking really bad for Tyler. Tyler thought he had a good position there. But these Vikings are going to be able to take down those Colossus, and it's going to be over for Tyler here. He's going to have to really reinforce the Vikings' land and help clean up on those stalkers. What does he have back home? He has some Zealots, a couple stalkers, and a Colossus. He's chrono boosting out whatever he can right now. Another Colossus coming out, and he has a bunch of Zealots and stalkers doing a patrol dance by his robotics beta. Doesn't want that to get dropped again, and potentially lose that and lose out on building time of more Colossus. So let's see, transferring probes. Oh, it looks like ONEShield is going to try to attack that. Maybe not. Oh, just can get that observer down. we'll see if Tyler rebuilds it. Oh, Tyler's going to attack into this. Not sure about this. We'll see though. He does pick off a couple zealots. Not exactly sure why Tyler decided to do it. Here he goes. He's just pushing the zealots charge forward, forcing the Marauders to kite, which allows the Stalkers to take out a bunch of the Vikings. Really makes the Viking count dwindle, bringing those zealots back. But the Vikings did do their job. They got rid of that Colossus, and Tyler is down to only zealots and stalkers and one Colossus right now. Looks like we do have a drop. Ooh, Tyler is going to catch that, and I accidentally hit back. But we're going to see that again. So let's see. We'll watch LiquidTyler's vision here. I think he catches this this drop. Does he? Does he? Does he? Oh, he just barely does. He's going to know what's going on. Going to bring these Colossus up here. No, maybe not. I believe those are just Marauders. Yes, they are Marauders. This is going to force Tyler to move back though, and really wait for that drop to actually occur before he can really push out and apply more pressure to ONEShield. But ONEShield is going to attack the fourth of Tyler here. Tyler is way out of position. I don't think he has a chance to even save this at all. Going to take out this top pylon here. Less warping options for Tyler. The Marauders stimulated. Going to snipe this Nexus. I don't know about this. They're going to get cut off here by the army of Tyler. And, oh, is it going to get it? It's so close. 27 health. How in the world did Tyler save that? But the drop is happening as well. Like I said, Tyler wasn't wanting to move out too much. He is going to clean this up though with the Zealots and the Sentries. Tried to snipe that Twilight cancel because it was getting blink. Tyler looking like he's going to push on ONEShield's fourth base here. Going to take out this sensor tower. Really decent EMP there. Getting a lot of the Zealots, softening those up. But we have a lot of Colossus now. 6 Colossus. Zealots coming in and taking damage. A decent amount of EMP down there on them. Stalkers blinking under the Vikings. This is looking really good for Tyler. Tyler's looking really strong with these upgrades. And a GG from ONEShield. And Tyler was going to take the gold there as well. But upgrades, I think, is the thing we can take away from this game. As Tyler was 3-3 long before ONEShield could even think about it. Anyways, thank you for watching this cast. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love some constructive criticism about it. Feel free to post on Reddit, Twitter, talk about it with me. Hit me up on Twitter.